Shasta, I know you've been looking forward to this.
Oh, my God, yeah.
One of your favorite bands is Blackberry Smoke.
Of all time.
And they are on the bill with Lynyrd Skynyrd, Bad Company, Blackberry Smoke, and the Outlaws. Mm-hmm. They're coming to town. They have a brand new album. We have an advanced copy. Have you even heard this yet, Shasta?
Are you kidding? I pre-ordered this 2 months ago.
Oh, you did?
And it just came to my house yesterday. I got the vinyl.
Flesh and Bone.
I love this one.
Right? You know this one?
Oh, yeah. It's
all
groovy.
Right. We have... listen to this, man. That guy can sing. You're right.
Oh, he can sing and play his ass off on the guitar, by the way.
We have Charlie Starr on the line. Charlie, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. It sounds like you guys are too.
Let me tell you, Shasta is your biggest champion.
I really am.
All I have heard is Blackberry Smoke, Blackberry Smoke. Yesterday, after the show, she had me watching videos and going way back when you guys were playing a bar.
Like 8 years ago.
One of the greatest versions of Tuesdays Gone I have ever heard. Man.
Well, thank you very much.
Do you guys still do that one? Do you play that at all? I'm putting requests in from when you guys are in town.
Well, we do different covers from time to time, but we definitely won't play Tuesdays Gone when we play with Skynyrd.
Oh, okay.
It's a little intimidating, I guess,
maybe
right?
Maybe you blow them off the stage with that one.
That might get us thrown off the show. I'm not sure.
Now, listen, I don't know if you know Shasta, but like I said, she's one of your biggest fans. And I'm gonna paint a picture here. Mm-hmm. You guys played the Mountain Winery, okay? How many years ago was that, Shasta?
I was just last year.
Last year you played the Mountain Winery.
2016, fall of 2016.
Playing in the afternoon, okay?
You were opening for Government Mule.
You were opening for Government Mule.
Yeah.
Shasta and her friend, we call her the V because that's what she shaves herself into. Shasta and the V were the only ones standing up and dancing when you guys were playing the Mountain Winery. Do you remember that at all?
I vividly remember that.
I got a wave out of you guys.
Yeah.
That's what I took away from that show is that people at wineries like to sit down, except for those two people.
Now, Shasta, at that show, you made an observation, and you shared it with me, and I want you to share this with Charlie, okay?
Yeah, okay. So one of my favorite songs is Good One Coming On, and you have, let's call it a rated R version of that song.
Is that the coochie? Is that the coochie song?
It's a line about a coochie. I can't say the whole line on the radio.
Okay, right.
But
it might be NC-17.
Yes.
Is that still a
Okay.
rating?
I think so, yeah. So I was sitting there, I'm thinking, these people are not drunk. It's daytime and it's a winery. I'm dying to know if he's going to sing this line, and you didn't. So I was wondering, when you make that call, is that like a daytime versus nighttime thing?
When do you decide to do the X-rated coochie version? Are you going to do that when I go and see you at Lynyrd Skynyrd?
You know what? I tell you what. I don't even make the decision anymore. I've been letting our fans sing that lyric for about 6 or 7 years. Because it's not my proudest lyrical moment, as you can probably imagine.
Are you kidding me? I love lyrics
It's
like
Lamont
that.
and Tonelli approved.
At this point, I just turn it over to the people and be like, "Hey, you know what? If you guys want to sing it, sing it."
Well, just so you know, at the Mountain Winery, I sang it all by myself.
Yes.
So it was a moment of pride for me.
Well, you know, when I do sing it is when I'm instructed before the show that, hey, now this is a family show. No, that's when I do sing it.
Perfect, yes.
Well, the one you have coming up here is a family show.
Yes.
Hey, do we have another track from the brand new album here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Best seat in the house. I like this one.
I love this song. Actually, I love all the songs. Let's be real.
Yeah, you do. Hey, when you go into the studio, what's your process in writing a song like this? What do you do?
Well, I write them mostly at home before we go in, and then we rehearse them, and then we go in and record them. I'll tell you a funny story, not funny, but a sort of a coincidental story about Best Seat in the House.
Right.
We were recording that song late one night, and we finished what we considered the take. And so we were like, yeah, that felt good. Okay, let's go in and hear what it sounds like. And we walked into the control room, and everybody picked up their phone and got the news that Tom Petty had passed.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I just got major chills.
How strange and coincidental.
I mean, with
that?
the lyrics to that song, that's incredible.
It's it's a very Tom Petty-esque kind of thing. So
I was going to say, it sounds a little
Yeah.
like Petty, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so I had thoughts before that, like, well, it may be a little too Tom Petty for the record, but as soon as that happened, I was like, no, it's got to go on and sort of a tribute, to Tom.
That's incredible.
Well, that is a good story here. You heard it first. We've got Charlie Starr on, lead singer and guitarist for Blackberry Smoke. Okay, I'm going to play another one here. It's called
Oh, this one, yeah.
I'll Keep Ramblin'. Whoa, listen to this guitar. Is that you playing guitar there?
That is.
Oh,
Oh, he's a badass, I'm telling you.
you are a badass on guitar. So what were you thinking when you wrote this one?
Well, I wrote that one with Robert Randolph, that's him playing pedal steel with me on the guitar on that song, and he wrote the music for that song, and then asked me to write the lyrics.
Right.
And so we did. And so that awesome guitar part that's really hard to play that you heard right there, that's his fault.
That's his fault. Blame him.
Hey, now was it the last time you were in town? Did you play? Was it the Fillmore? I think.
Oh yeah.
Now, when you
did,
played the Fillmore, I've got to tell you, Shasta came. She was crying, and one of the reasons being, I guess you guys had a special guest roll up on stage. Shasta, paint the picture for me. What happened?
Well, before I knew of Blackberry Smoke years ago, one of my favorite singers of all time was Chris Robinson.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
there I am at the Blackberry Smoke show, standing front and center, of course, at the Fillmore, and you guys are singing, and then all of a sudden you're like, we got a friend coming out, and Chris Robinson steps out, and my head exploded. Like my two favorite singers on stage together at one time, literally that was it for me. It's done.
So there you have Charlie Starr and Chris Robinson right in front of you.
I couldn't believe it.
That was fantastic. He just happened to be in town, with a couple of his friends, and was kind enough to do that. And I said, Chris, when do you want to? I didn't know if he wanted to stay all night, So
Yeah.
I said, what part of the show you want to come out and do this? You want to come in the middle or what? He goes, no, man, big stars like me always come out last.
That's why I love him.
All right.
Do you guys have like a text relationship? Like, do
Yeah.
you just like text each other?
Yeah. And
Could I be in the three-way text of that, maybe?
Three-way.
I meant the text version.
Charlie-
We're both married.
Charlie,
Calm down.
Charlie, here's what I want you to do. Can you pick up your phone right now and text Chris Robinson, because he lives in the Bay Area, and say, listen, Lamont is the biggest Chris Robinson fan.
That's the truth.
I love
Right.
the Black Crowes. I was telling Shasta, I went to see them in a bar. They couldn't get out of the concert.
Yeah.
They were contractually obligated. When Shake Your Moneymaker broke, I saw them play in a bar, and it was the most incredible show I've ever seen. I've been a fan ever since. Can you do me a favor and text Chris Robinson and tell him to work out his problems with his brother so they can get a reunion going on just for me?
Yeah, we were doing this cruise every year, this musical cruise, and we tried so hard. We thought, well, let's book Chris and his band, and then let's also book Rich and his band, and then we'll have them trapped on a boat
Right.
to play together.
You're brilliant. You are
genius.
brilliant.
It didn't work.
Well, Charlie Starr, lead singer, guitarist for Blackberry Smoke. You're a good dude. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys when you come to town with Lynyrd Skynyrd. We already have our tickets for that.
Oh, God, yeah.
And listen, this brand new album is great. Can we put a link up on our webpage to buy? Baby Huey is nodding yes. We're going to have a link on our webpage so our listeners can pick this up. And if you want to check it out yourself, Charlie, while you're there, we have a charity deal going where we're trying to buy the naked Donald Trump statue for Shasta.
All right.
She's not a fan of his.
Not really a fan.
But we want to
Right.
put that naked statue in her studio for 3 months. So if you feel inclined, you can make a donation and help Shasta see naked Donald
Yeah.
Trump. How does that sound?
I can get behind that.
Oh, come on, Charlie. I thought we were friends.
Charlie, thank you very much. Big fans of Blackberry Smoke. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right, there you go. Shasta,
Wow.
you're
Love
right.
you, Charlie. Thank you.
There you're right. And
I love you too. Bye-bye.
he said he loves you. We have that on tape. If I were Jay, I'd be sweating right now.
He should be
I
sweating.
Really would.
He should be sweating.
Good dude.
He's so great. He's
Right?
great. Yeah.
Seems like a great
Got the
guy.
best sense of humor.
Man, he can play guitar.
I will continue to spread the smoke. That is my mission in life. Has been for like 6-7
Spread
years.
the smoke.
Spread the smoke. That's
All right.